All right, welcome to the semifinals. Let's do this. Looks like we're going to be against Casa on Tron. Okay. He crushed me in league earlier, so hopefully we can get him. We know he has Denrova Horror's main, so this is sketchy, but I need to have the lands. So I guess we'll keep. I want both of these, I think. Maybe I shouldn't have taken the Ash Barrens. All right, no turn 3 Tron. That is important. I'm not running out. Oh man. I think I want the Mancer. I guess the flicker effect. So I know he has Essence Scatter and could potentially be holding it up for my familiar. So I didn't want to jam the familiar on turn 3. Or he could have Essence Scatter. I expect him to maybe have it. All this thinking makes me think he is trying to decide whether or not to hold up. Or they are trying to decide whether or not to hold up the Essence Scatter on my turn. Okay. Impulse. Crop rotation? No. Does have main deck Red Blast, I think. Sunscape Familiar. Land. Let's go ahead and get some value out of this guy. I'll take that. I probably should have played the deep analysis. I wanted to hold up 2 spells though this turn. Hmm. Bummer. Do I want to just prohibit it? Yeah. Attack. Ugh, both are bad choices, but I'll just take the Chancery, I guess. Um, Preordain, bottom. Okay, Archaeomancer could be good, I think. Do I want to play anything else? No. I can flicker here, but if he has Din Roverhorror on his turn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I want to just flicker the Chancery. Okay, Muldrifter. 5 mana available. I think I might slam the Sage's Row and then start flickering to mill him, but I don't know. If I can draw into a familiar, I can probably win here. So maybe I should just look for the fam. Drifter. Just one way to interact with me now. I have to remember that he has Unwind. Stay out of Rolling Thunder range here. Okay, so Ghosty Flicker, Snap. I think I want to put this down. Put that up. I'll snap the Seagate Oracle. Cast one. Okay, there's the Sunscape. Can I play around Unwind? Not really. So I'll Sunscape here. And then I'll just pick up the island. I wanted to have the mana to kick the Prohibit. We'll see what happens. They're going to leave a lot of mana open. Okay, so now I have two counter spells. Denizen. Flicker. Okay, they didn't have anything, it looks like. Oh, they're going to flicker the... Okay. I thought maybe they're going to flicker the Brajuka Bog. I'm not going to counter this because I can counter both spells they play now. They can flicker the Brajuka Bog, and I can just prohibit it. Assuming they go get the Unwind, I can counter that plus the next counter. Dispel, okay. Counter the Dispel, and now they only have one more blue mana. And counter it. Cool, got there. It's a good game one. So now we're going to bring in all of these and one Hydroblast and remove Stonehorn, all of these, and one Snap, I think. I want to leave in the Echoing Truth because we could potentially want to Echoing Truth the Ponder's Ornament, like in response to an activation or something. Okay, that's an easy mulligan. Two lands, one of them's Brainstorm. I think I'll keep it. Put back this. Or one of them I can Brainstorm with. He's mulliganing to 5. Okay. So now I can just go get a Plains. And I can hold up Negate for an ornament or something. Just don't draw lands, please. Okay, sweet. Um, hmm. Don't think I want that yet. Don't think I want that yet, unfortunately. I think that using all my mana is more important than this turn than getting the familiar down right away. So I'm going to do that. He has nothing, so Sunscape. Okay, has that. That's pretty good. Preordain. Okay. What does he teachings for? Crop rotation? Bad news bears. I guess I shouldn't have tapped out. Hopefully he has absolutely nothing in hand and then just has to use the ornament to do stuff. It looks like that's the case. That's a bummer. Probably gonna teachings for teachings here, I think. That's what I would guess. I think I'm gonna have to bin Seed Oracle on for sure. So take an unwind. Okay. And then I guess the planes. I'm not going to even attempt to counter that because of the unwind in hand. And then on my turn, I can do Drifter Ephemerate and be able to counter it. Okay, so here I'm leading with the Mole Drifter. If he has a Red Blast, that's a big deal for me, so that sucks. Didn't think about that. Man, okay. Was counting this as 3 mana total, tower plus ornament. Darn. Losing this was a problem. Guess I should have gotten rid of the flicker. All right. Now we're getting buried by ornament. And he can just teachings for whatever. Teaching for teachings. Oh, brutal. So he has 2 counterspells in hand. I have 1 counterspell in hand. Well, I have remove soul. So he's going to attack me a few turns and then hold up his counters and win the game. All right, we're going to the game 3. I think I maybe made some mistakes. There's probably a turn earlier when I should have held up some counterspells. Mulligan, mulligan, keep. Wow. So this one, I guess these 2 are our worst cards in the hand. Good planes. Hope to draw really, really, really well. I'll prohibit a prism. Grab the land. I'll negate an ornament if he plays it. Didn't play it. I don't think I can negate impulse at this point. I have to save my negate for remove soul protection. All right, now I just need to draw deep analysis or something. Man. I definitely can't let him have Bonder's Ornament, so there's nothing I can do. I have to, for sure, do that. I might as well run out the Sage's Row, I guess. Start attacking. Counter this. Come on. Praying for deep analysis. Everyone say deep analysis. So we can just drop another Mole Drifter. Wall gets back Impulse. Come on. Preordain is helpful. Um, so at that point, I could consider flickering or milling myself. So that's something I should think about. Another wall. Try to hit a deep analysis. Sweet. Okay, now I just have to like live a little bit longer. I know he has Red Blast in hand. And he has Tron. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Can play anything in his hand. It's pretty tough. I don't really know what the best way out of this is. Mostly for him to tap low. Played another tower, so that's the opposite of tapping low. Okay, we have a Hydroblast. That's good. Hydroblast can counter the Pyro. Still draw up to 7. Looking for another counter. 1, 2, 3. So the plan here, I think, is to play Archaeomancer, and then it'll get countered maybe, and then hopefully that just stays in the yard. Okay, that's countered. That gets the spell out of his hand, and then on my turn I can go for my next Archaeomancer getting back Flicker. Hopefully with Hydro and Prohibit being useful. Okay, so they pull some Marasa the Mole Drifter, which is not good but not terrible. They're going to just cast it. Still just have 3 colored mana. Probably draw into some more colored mana. I could see them just going to kill the Sage of the Denizen with Red Blast or something. It's kind of why I like to bring in the Hydro. We got kind of lucky chaining together Deep Analysises. And I think that we could potentially win. We have, so it still only has 3 colored mana. Arcane Mancer get Flicker. What do I mill? Okay, Ornament is good to mill. Cast Crop Rotation. Try to prohibit it. Balls. Alright, so let's see what he targets. Two on the Mancer, 1 on the Familiar. So I'll just 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I need him to have nothing. Please have nothing. Please draw a Familiar. Please him have nothing. That's definitely the opposite of nothing. So he's gonna just kill me now. We're waiting on them to choose a color, I guess. Choose a red. So Red Blast, Flicker. 2 unknowns in hand. Can draw a bunch and get Scattershot. Like, I think what I would do is use the Flicker and the Tower to just flicker, and then Scattershot. That would be 4 or 5. Could kill this and this. But he got Red Blast instead. I don't know what we're going to be able to do to get out of this. We need another Sunscape familiar pretty bad. Remove soul, not going to do it. So right now all he has in hand is Flicker, and we have a negate for the Flicker at least. So maybe we have a standing a chance here. Is there... So he has Flicker and... what was it? I forget. Well, it doesn't matter anymore. So his Flicker, exclude, Red Blast, unwind. I think we cannot come out of that, so we're out of here. And we made it to top 4, so that's awesome. And see you in the next video. Thanks, everybody. Have a good one.